I pity the Southeast. They will really suffer to survive without the North and Lagos, Joe Igbokwe says. Over the years, the argument over the possibility of any of the region in Nigeria surviving without the others has continued to gain momentum. Just recently, as the call for the creation of Biafran and Oduduwa's nation continues to rise, Joe Igbokwe and some Nigerians have argued that the Southeast cannot survive without the North and Lagos. Although the focus of the federal government is to ensure the unity of Nigeria as a country, but if for any reason the Southeast is allowed to separate, the region has all it takes to survive with or without any other region. It is no doubt that those who believe that the Southeast cannot survive without the North and Lagos premised their arguments in terms of food supplies and sea, which is necessary for ships to bring in goods into the region. However, these points are born out of ignorance. It is important to note that Switzerland, one of the most development and well-developed countries in the world, is a landlocked country in Europe. By landlocked, it simply means that the country has no sea borders, as its boundaries with other countries are land borders. But despite this, the country has grown to become one of the most developed countries in the world and also serve as the headquarters of the World Bank and FIFA. Although not completely landlocked as some may think, the river Niger can as well be dredged to enable ships sail freely on the waters. It is also important to note that food supplies from the north are hot relieved items. These items are bought with money. As such, separation does not stop business transaction. But if for any reason it do, then necessity will definitely become that mother of innovation as usual. The Southeast is a region that is blessed with abundance of human and mineral resources, and its ability to stand on its own should not be questioned. Instead, the energy used to debate this should be channeled to how to make Nigeria a safer and better place for all. Thank you for listening to this news. You can see that Joe Igbokwe and his colleagues are fooling themselves. Even while they are busy arguing blindly, some persons are giving them the reply. That is to let you know that everyone knows that the Southeast will go far ahead than every other region the moment this country is divided. Joe Igbokwe is only speaking for himself. Remember what he said one certain time, that how can he foolishly leave all of his investments in the north and in the west only to relocate to the southeast? You remembered. Joe Igbokwe is speaking for his own self and for his own benefit and not for your benefit. Joe Igbokwe is one of those selfish and self-centered Igbo leaders that we have that only know about themselves and not about the people. And that is what he is trying to apply. All these things he's saying is for his own good and not for your own good. Don't ever think in any way of any day that Joe Igbokwe is speaking for your good. Look at what he's saying. That these are the things that the Southeast are going to lack. Who said so? Who said so? I only pity him because he's not informed. Because if only he is informed, he wouldn't have made such a terrible statement. Because to me, it's a terrible statement with no question mark. I'm telling you, with no question mark. Everybody knows that Southeast has all it takes to survive, and that is why the Northerners suffered it the moment they gave it a try by blocking food supply. Just under 1 week, it's not even up to 1 week, they lost billions of naira. They were now the one begging to be accepted back. Abi, they were not the one begging to accept to come back. They pleaded before we allowed them to begin the food supply back to the Southeast. So what are you talking about? What are you insinuating? What are you implying? All these to me are pure lies. There is nothing Southeast are going to suffer. Are you talking about agriculture? I agree with you that the North are richer than the Southeast in agriculture, but that still doesn't deny the Southeast of the opportunity to make it in agriculture. The Southeast has everything they need to succeed in agriculture. They have the farm, they have the skill, they have the money. If you dare push them to the wall, they will do better than the North in agriculture. Because the Southeast, whatsoever they decide to embark on, they succeed handsomely. The only people I know that are going to suffer it a little for the meantime are the Southwest, because they have only involved themselves to be a consumer instead of being a prosumer, and that is affecting them so dearly. So they have given themselves to so cheap to be cheated and to be used. You understand? So those are the people I feel that will suffer it, but the Southeast will never suffer it. In fact, the North will cry. They will cry so deep if they allow this to happen. So deep, because the product they deal on are perishable products, and the money they realize from that product is what they use is surviving in the North. So they will produce and consume their product. Thereby, they will cry at last. So let them not start what they cannot finish. Because if they do, they will regret ever starting it up. No doubt. So, my dear viewers, we have nothing to worry about on this issue. Are you new on my channel? Deem it fit to come in at least and air your own opinion concerning this. Don't forget to click on the red subscribe button as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.